Hi friends, it's time for Science with Miss Lindsay. Today we're going to read a story called Spring, and it's by Emily C. Dawson. Let's look at the picture. I see something special on the cover of this story. What is it? It's right here. It's a flower. Good for you. Touch the flower. Here it is. In the springtime, we see lots of flowers, right? We get more sunshine, it gets warmer, we get a lot of rain in the springtime. These are all the things that help flowers to grow. Let's see what else happens in the springtime. Spring is new. In spring, new things grow. We just talked about that, right? The snow begins to melt and flowers poke up. Oh, do you see those flowers? They're poking up out of the snow that's melting on the ground. Can you touch the flowers? Good, here they are. Pretty purple flowers poking up. I see something else too. I see a special kind of insect. What is it? It's a, nice job. It's a butterfly. Find the butterfly. Can you point to butterfly with your finger? Good, here's the butterfly. It's so pretty. Look at all those colors. I see orange. I see black. There's a little bit of a whitish color. I love butterflies. How about you? In spring, tree buds grow. Buds grow into blossoms. Ooh, look at this tree right here. We talked all about apple trees at the beginning of the year in September. Remember that? And we talked about the apple blossom trees. Remember apple farmer Annie and her orchard? Well, here are some apple blossoms. See, we start with the bud, and then as it gets warmer and there's more rain and more sun, that bud begins to open up and it turns into a blossom. It grows into this blossom. And what color blossoms do you see? Yeah, it looks like white blossoms. They have a little bit of pink too, right? They are so pretty. In the spring, robins make nests. Have you seen any robins outside? I see them all the time. They're everywhere. A robin is a kind of bird. Can you find the robin? Touch a robin. Yeah, here's the robin. Oh, and look, it has something in its mouth and its beak. It has some grass, it looks like. See, it's dried out grass. It's all gray. Well, the robin uses this grass and it uses twigs to make something very special. And it's right here. Do you see what this is? What is it? It's a nest. Yeah, a nest. And inside that nest, the robin lays eggs. Good for you. Show me the eggs. Good. Here are the eggs. I see 1, 2, 3. Guess what? Those are the robin's babies. She lays the eggs and she keeps them safe in the nest that she built with those twigs and the grass and straw. And then she will sit on those eggs and she'll keep them nice and warm. And when they're ready, they'll hatch and out will come baby robins. Ooh, that's not the only thing that hatches. Guess what? Spiders also hatch little baby spiderlings. You see the spiders in this page? Yeah, they're all over. Definitely not one of my favorites. In spring, spiderlings hatch. They spin a silk string. Do you know what they spin? What do they build with that string? Something very special. They use it to catch bugs, the bugs that they like to eat. Yeah, it's a web. Can you see it? I know it's very tricky. There is some very thin, fine string that they use to make their web. And they swing all of that string around and around and around, and that's how they create their new home. You might have seen spider webs around. I find them all over my backyard, especially on my plants. I have some herbs in my garden. They love those spots the most. You might even see some spider webs in your house sometimes. I know I find them. Oh, I'm not a fan. Ooh, in spring we also see some very special animals. Animals love to come out in the spring as the weather gets nicer. Guess what's born? Do you know what animal this is? Yeah, it's a lamb. Can you find the baby lamb? Good, here's the lamb. Nice job. Mama sheep feed their baby milk. Maybe you like milk too. Well, all of these baby animals, they love milk. That's what helps them to grow. They look so soft and cuddly. You can see all these animals on the farm. Have you been to the farm? Miss Lindsay loves going on trips to the farm, especially in the springtime as it gets nice and warm before it gets too hot in the summer. That's so much fun. Ooh, look at this little boy. His name is Cal. He looks like he's playing on a nice spring day. What is he doing? He is good. He's skateboarding. Can you point to his skateboard? Here it is. Ooh, he's jumping really high in the air. Look at that. He knows how to do some tricks. In the springtime, days get longer. The sun sets later. That means you get more brightness and sunshine during the day. You can go outside for a longer time, and it's not so dark, so you can play outside and still be able to see. That's why this little boy is able to play even when it's pretty late at night, because the sun is only just starting to go down. He's playing after dinner. That's a nice way to enjoy the evening right before bed, right? Play outside. Ooh, in spring, guess what we see on the ground? What is this? It's very wet. Yeah, that's mud. That's what happens to dirt and soil when it becomes very wet. In the springtime, we said we see a lot of rain, right? Well, that rain can create a lot of mud. Can you touch the mud? Show me mud. Good, here's the mud. It's all up here, here, down here. I also see something else. In addition to mud, rain can also create something else. What's this called down here on the ground? It's good, it's a puddle. Do you remember our weather song that we sang during morning meeting? We talk about jumping in the puddles on a rainy day. Now it looks like this little girl is playing in the puddle right here. And she has her rain boots on to keep her feet nice and dry. It says, Jen walks to school. Woo. She doesn't take the bus, she walks. She must live very close to school. She wears boots. They're her rain boots. She's splashing in those puddles. In spring, it is very windy. This is Shen. She's flying a kite. Ooh, look at that kite. It's so colorful, very pretty. It's flying up, 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 and away. The wind is good for that. I am looking outside right now, and outside my window, the wind is blowing so much today. It's a very windy day. It's also a little cooler today because of that wind. It would be a good day for a kite like Shen has. What do you like to do in the spring? Hmm, this little boy is doing something that I love. I love to garden. And it looks like he's planting maybe some herbs. That's what I did. I planted all kinds of herbs. Maybe I can show you one day. I planted some rosemary, oregano, sage, parsley, lavender, cilantro, you name it. I think I'm growing it out there. Some mint. So I'm right here with this little boy. That's what I like to do in the springtime. Maybe some of you like to play baseball. Can you find the baseball? There's a baseball and there's a mitt to cover your hand when you play baseball. Here it is. Here's the baseball. There's the mitt. I see some bats so you can hit the ball, send it flying. Do you like to play baseball? Do you like to garden? If not, what's something you like to do in the spring? Maybe you like to go to the park. Maybe you like to just go for a walk, ride your bike. There are so many different options. Oop, and here are the seasons. This is where we are right now. It's spring. Soon summer is coming. It'll be here really soon in June. Then we go back to fall. That's when we start school, right? In September, it's fall. And then winter, when we start to see the snow all over again. And we just go in a circle with the 4 seasons. Oop, and here's our picture glossary. We talked about the blossom, right? Those flowers starts as a bud and it opens up on the trees, a blossom. We talked about hatching, right? Those baby animals. We talked about the baby robins that hatch. They break out of the egg. There's the bud. That's how that blossom starts, right? You see a small bud. You might see it on a tree. You might see it on the stem, right? Outside, when you're looking at the flowers in your garden, it starts off as a small bud on top of a stem. And we talked about nests for the birds. That's where they lay their eggs, where they keep them nice and warm and safe. The end. There's that handy dandy index again, right? It tells us where we can find different things in the book. So if we just look at these different words and we go to these pages, we'll learn more. And if we want to learn even more, there's a fun website we can go to and you can just type in spring and learn some more about spring. But for now, our story is all done. And I have just one more fun thing for us to do. All right, there we go. So I wanted to look at some different things that we might see in the spring. So the first thing that I wanted to look at, and let me make it bigger so we can see it. There we go. Are animals in the spring? I have some animals here. Can you tell me an animal that you see? What do you see? You could also point to an animal that you see. Those are some good ones. Let's see what we can find. Can you find the deer? Yeah, here's the deer. Can you find the groundhog? Touch groundhog. Good, here's groundhog. How about the chipmunk? Find chipmunk. Yeah, it's right here. Look how small he is. If you see them running around, they are so super fast and so teeny tiny. Much smaller than those big squirrels that we always see. All right, what other animals do you see? Here's one that we talked about in the story. This is a robin. Yeah, it's a kind of bird, a special kind of bird. I see so many of them outside my door. We have tons over here. And here's some other birds. You see these? They're chicks. And look, just like we talked about in the story, they're hatching from the eggs. They're ready to come out. Ooh, do you hear that wind? It's really blowing up out there. My goodness. Do you know this animal? This is a tricky one. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. That's a hedgehog. I've never seen one in real life, but I think they are the cutest animal. And I see one more animal on this page we haven't talked about yet, and that's a bunny rabbit. Can you find the bunny rabbit? Yep, here it is at the bottom. I've been finding a few of these in my garden as of late. They love to eat all of the grass. All right, we talked about animals, now we're gonna talk about bugs. Bugs in spring. Ooh, what kind of bugs do you see here? I see a few different insects. I see something flying in the corner. It's orange and black and white. What is it? Or what are they? I see two of them. They are butterflies. Good. Touch the butterflies. Here they are. Good. One and two. They're so pretty. They are fluttering above that flower. I also see something that's red with black spots. Touch the bug that's red with black spots. Good. Do you know what it's called? That's a ladybug. Good. A ladybug is red with black spots. Touch the ladybug. Yeah, here's the ladybug right at the bottom. All right, I see two more. One is hiding to the side. It's on that little white portion of the page. It's an ant. Can you find the ant? You probably see these outside when you're trying to eat. They love food. They are greedy little insects. Yeah, here's the ant. And one more. It's very busy. It's a bee. Can you touch the bee? Don't worry, it's not real. It won't sting you. Good. Here's the bee. It's enjoying all the pollen and the nectar from this flower. All right, clothes in spring. It's our last one. Let's look at some clothes that you might wear in the springtime. Ooh, I see all kinds of goodies. I'm gonna move my picture a little bit so you can see a little bit better. What's something you can wear in the springtime? Can you find something that goes on your feet? Touch the clothes that go on your feet. Good, did you point to this? What is it? Yeah, those are rain boots. Good for you. How about something we can wear up top when it's raining? What might keep you dry when it's raining on top? We said the boots already, but something else on top. Yeah, rain jacket. Touch the rain jacket. Here it is. What color is the rain jacket? The jacket is blue. Good. We have light blue and dark blue. All right, I see two more pieces of clothing, two more articles of clothing. I see another kind of jacket. It's a jean jacket, just like jeans that you might wear on your legs. Can you touch the jean jacket? Yeah, here's the jean jacket. That's a nice light jacket that you can wear if it's just a little bit cooler outside, right? We don't need a winter jacket, but just something if it's a little chilly. Maybe if it's windy like today. All right, and I see one more piece of clothing, something that you can also wear on top on a day that might be a little bit warmer. What is it? It has a shark on it. Yeah, it's a t-shirt. Find the t-shirt. Good, here it is. It says surf and sand, sun, fun. I like that little chomping shark right there. Oh, and look what I see over here. It's one of those butterflies we talked about. It's enjoying these flowers down here. All right, my friends, that's all I have for today. I had so much fun with you for science. Thank you for joining me. Next time, we're going to read all about summer. So we'll do a season watch summer, and we'll see what you might see in the summer. We'll have to see. All right, until next time, have a great night. Thanks so much, my friends. Bye.